Hello, it's Aaron. 2 weeks ago I posted this little quiz about my song Flow, to be precise about the little quotes of other pop songs that are hidden in the lyrics. Though the deadline is over, we received some answers. It was not so easy, I know, and here's the solution. So the first quote comes in the second verse of the song, and that's probably the most difficult to find because it's not a real direct quote. It refers to the first line of Tomorrow Never Knows, this very first psychedelic track, which starts with "Turn off your mind, relax and float downstream," which by itself is a quote from a book of Timothy Leary. And what I made it into float forever upstream, so not downstream but upstream, so kind of the opposite, but it obviously refers to Tomorrow Never Knows. The second quote is also in the second verse, and it is "Ride a black and white swan." And this is a quote, this is actually a song title by T-Rex, this glam rock band from the early 70s. "Ride a White Swan" was, I think, one of the first singles. Well, I turned it to "Ride a Black and White Swan," which is even like a little, musical and whatever, ethnical statement. Because then the next quote, the next line is "Get on up." And guess by whom that is? The godfather of soul, James Brown. Get on up, like a sex machine. And then I answer with a quote from Mark Bolan again, T-Rex, "Get it on," which was one of the biggest hits of T-Rex. So get on up, get it on, like together in one line. And then if you look at the video, there's even an image of James Brown and Mark Bolan together. I mean, they're quite different, but they're both like heroes of mine. So the line "Ride a Black and White Swan" in a way even encompasses the two quotes. Get on up, get it on. Yeah, that's maybe a bit tricky. Maybe my mind, mixing all these things together, but okay, I enjoy that. And the last quote, that's probably the easiest. Everybody could guess that. "Lucy in the Sky." Yeah, "Lucy in the Sky" with Diamond, the Beatles. But it has some sense, because this whole song sounds a bit like psychedelic, and it looks psychedelic, the videos or the visuals. But especially in this verse, it's obviously anti-drug. It's like Lucy in the Sky waves and says goodbye. You don't really need her, which is my opinion on drugs. Well, you can think of it whatever you want, but I'm against that stuff. I prefer meditation, honestly. It brings much better results, more sustainable. So yeah, there's a little statement in here. Although the rest of the song, of course, is pretty much, playing around with words, There is the title Flow, and in another video I explained what is behind that, this whole flow theory by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. But, well, the song is really just like playing with words and playing with all these pop song quotes, which I really enjoyed. So I thank you very much for participating in my quiz. And if you didn't participate, now you know where the quotes come from. As you can see, I am influenced by many different musicians. And if you want to know more about that, I have a playlist called Aaron's All-Time Favorites. Every week I add a new song that somehow played a role in my life. Very diverse, from punk rock to bossa nova to funk to everything. It originates from my Facebook group, where I started this as Friday of Favorites. And now I have this playlist. I have another playlist called This is Aaron Koenig with just my own music. Feel free to enjoy both playlists. Follow me on Spotify, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's stay in touch.